question. Those are the vapes that you've stolen from your fallen enemies.
When they put it back in theaters recently, I went and saw it, and the hello there part, I'm glad that like everyone that was there is like the same age as I was when I went and saw it, because all the memes that have came out since then,
right?
Everyone was cheering those parts. Like whenever he said hello there, got like a standing ovation. Let's mean, you know what I mean?
Man,
He's
that
like hello there, and everyone
nice.
was like, "Good."
Fucking Arizona is shy as hell. Nobody said anything the entirety of the film. There wasn't a standing ovation for the. There's too many of them. What are we gonna do? There was no hello there.
Yeah, the young ones part, like everyone fucking freaked out. I kind of did that first. I was like, and then everyone else was like,
no one did anything for that when I went to go see it. Fuck people, dude. Fuck Arizona.
That's all.
Truckstop Dickpill is probably my favorite emo band for sure.
Who? Oh, right, Truckstop.
Who?
Where are you? Where are my smoking trucks?
Where is the dick pill?
It's over. It's a high ground. It's up to you underestimate my power.
Well, this is a great...
I have been trained in the Jedi arts by Count Dooku. My glorious.
Great start, boys. All right, well, it is currently 6:21 p.m. on the 14th of May. Not the 4th of May, unfortunately. May the 4th be with everybody. And up until the 10th of May, that was, I think, you know, Star Wars week, more or less, you know. Okay.
Oh, we
I want to kickstart this conversation by actually asking, because it seems that, you know, we're all Star Wars fans. Amen.
And then just stop.
Oh no. Okay.
I have a $3,000 rig and it's still fucking fuck shit up. It's like
It's just the it's the fun of it, I guess. How many times I've done it, someone's fucks up.
Okay. I'm on my way back. Oh my god. Rule number 1, when recording the Anatomy Crosscast, do not also be processing another episode of the Anatomy Crosscast simultaneously. I'm trying to be productive, man. But
that's what you get for being productive.
Fucking A, dude. Guess it's time to be... Yeah, I guess it's time for that executive dysfunction. Time to label that as another fucking one on the spectrum. But, you know, whilst I have no face, I guess, I think y'all heard when I was asking earlier about the Tales of the Underworld series, or did they go like Tales of the... Okay, so, you know, Walt...
You guys figure like Star Wars. Haven't seen Tales of the Underworld yet. I was gonna.
Oh, man.
But that's something I watched part of it. You know, like the first 2 episodes with kind of setting up a source of interest, and then.
Yes, the Dark Disciple.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And some of my favorite characters, like in the Star Wars
Pantheon.
expanded. Yeah.
Pantheon.
Because I've been learning tricks of Dickpill.
I don't know why my face isn't loading in, bro. What the fuck? It's always something. It's always something. Oh wait, I know exactly what's wrong. I know exactly what's wrong. It's okay. It's okay. We'll.
Yeah, you were popping in and out like earlier.
There we go. Now I'm back.
This is a bit, right? This is a whole bit. Yeah, it's a bit.
Yes, this is absolutely a bit. It was a bit the whole time. It's like the fucking astronaut meme. No, but it's treason then. Fucking Tony just takes over the Crosscast while I disappear into oblivion. No, do it. As in Mountain, do it. Baja Blast, do it. I knew it. Well, okay, so some of us haven't seen Tales of the Underworld. How do we feel about, like, what's our this is such a stupid way to start, but I'm down. I'm down. What's you guys' favorite piece of Star Wars media?
Favorite of all time.
My favorite have been the Stormtrooper books.
Stormtrooper books.
Yeah.
It's great. It's supposed to make that into a...
Yeah. Oh my god.
Who doesn't like zombie storm?
Yeah, boy.
I'd say mine, everything would be Shadows of the Empire. Like, not just the game, but the book is fucking awesome now. I love Dash Rendar. It's a good choice.
Isn't Shadows of the Empire an Admiral Thrawn thing? Or
Yeah, that's
okay.
part of the Thrawn.
Okay.
I don't know if Timothy Zahn wrote that or not, but I think it is. Because it's, Shizor is the main baddie in that one, but I think Thrawn is still, like, within that story, too.
Sick.
If I'm not mistaken.
No, I love Thrawn. The pod racing meme. Now that's pod racing. No, not yet. Not yet. I was trying to have it be chaotic as shit starting off to kind of throw things off gear a little bit. But to recap then, it's 6:27 p.m. without me fizzing in and out of reality on the 14th of May. And tonight we kickstart and do our two-minded first date session with our first Tennessee local slam band, right? Tennessee local, like, slam, beatdown, just gore noise band. That being Truckstop Dickpill, which we're making history tonight, hosting another one of I think our most profane band name actually to date. Now that I think about it.
Happy to be here.
What's up, Tony?
Thanks, man.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, homies, I fucking love them so much. AZ boys, look at that.
AZ boys.
All the activities.
He has literally took a hard bite on
All the activities.
We had Ghostbusters one just called Ecto-Ectomy.
It's ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm. There you go. Fucking Slimer.
Yeah, I fucking love Purple Ectomy. Yeah. Ectoplasm? I don't know what it's That's really good. Concrete catheter?
Concrete catheter. That's fucking nasty. That is vile. Yo.
Write that down.
Brutal. Concrete catheter.
You heard it here.
That concrete catheter.
It's like a anchor man in the very concrete catheter.
And they're from fucking Connecticut. Concrete catheter from Connecticut. And isolated to, like, that's a vocal warm up. But
Can I have another catheter
man, I want y'all have beer and
I'm getting real hard. I'm getting piss hard.
piss hard.
Oh, this is not just a list. Yeah, the hats I have to contract.
I should never see that hat off of his head.
Yeah, they're always like, they're like, this is the first time I've seen you without a camo hat. Like, oh, it's a beanie. But, yeah, Yeah, this is Shogun, another Knoxville band of hardcore. So
Ooh, Shogun.
Knoxville.
That's
They've been
sick.
doing big shit. They've been playing really good shows like LBB Fest. They just played. They've been popping. I'm really stoked. They're known all that big long time. So
Fuck yeah. Speaking of
they're doing it
festivals,
big, man.
yeah, speaking of festivals, are you guys planning to attend that Tennessee Death Metal Fest that's kickstarting this year?
I think it's Tennessee Death Fest.
Tennessee Death Fest. Yes. That's what I meant.
Who is that? When is it? Where is it?
I have no idea. I have no idea where it is physically, but I know so far Of Ruin is going to be one of the bigger acts there. And I think Larcinia Row is coming into town to go to this festival. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Yeah, man.
They're like kind of like MySpace, like old school like MySpace resurgence.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I love all that stuff. It's fun.
Ooh, Tony.
Bands that come back, do that shit.
I was gonna say like I follow Ruin on Facebook and I just like they posted like their tour. I don't really remember. It might have been a show actually. It might have been that show, but I just was.
Is it the Tennessee
Tennessee Devastation.
Metal Devastation Music Fest?
I think so, yeah.
Usually once.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've never done that.
Because that was last year.
Yeah, last year was big. I had Automized Derek, some Inner Circle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Vice Pianist. A bunch of good bands last year. Yeah, we probably could. I don't know. It depends on. Because it's like is it only one day?
It was posted October.
They probably have more dates. Or they'll drop the date for the new one.
Sick.
That
Yeah.
That's the only Tennessee fest I know about.
It's in October. Like theirs was on the 5th of last year at the Amp in Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's
Jackson,
Tennessee,
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if y'all...
One's out.
Oh, continue.
Oh no, you're good. I was saying it's a little ways out from us, but not that far.
Not considering
Where are you?
You were going.
Not far.
I follow
It's pretty big though.
I follow Ruin's vocalist on Facebook or whatever, like friends, and then like I just he just shared a Ruin post, and I was like, she Ruined my TV.
Tony, you should turn up your mic volume hella.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Max.
It's at max, it's just you're not kissing it. You're not making out with it. That's why we can't hear you.
Make out with it. Put it on your throat hole.
There we go. Now we can hear you, Tony.
I'm going to dip out for like 10 minutes. I'll be back.
Yeah, you're good.
This is the part of the episode where I'm gonna let Sean take over.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
Done fantastic.
The original. The original so far. So, honestly, it's for one, it's nice coming back to what is going to be my near future state and continuing to network with Tennessee local acts. Our journey kickstarted out of nowhere, really, when I underestimated how popular Orthodox was as a band. They are so fucking good. So we interviewed then Adam Easterling back in 2022 as they were beginning to kickstart the roadmap for Learning to Dissolve. I think Century Media Records and people behind the scenes even sent me that record. And then on top of that, I went to their album release show where Century Media Records and their associated crew also filmed the entire set, which I was there in the crowd for. And since then, it's been Orthodox Tennessee. It's been Divisive Tennessee with Nick Cross. And we're definitely...
Nick is from my hometown. North Carolina.
Nick gives the best hugs on the planet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I've known Nick since he was the frontman of a band called Akirama from Greenville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Good
Fuck
people.
yeah. Hell yeah. And I think one that we definitely plan to host in the future but have ran into obstacles with, details need not be discussed, would actually be of ruin. We're definitely planning to host them sometime after their new album, Eternal Lament, has some time to get cozy into public domain. And then I do believe Abated Massive Flesh is a Murfreesboro local act that we definitely plan to get onto.
Yeah, boy.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fucking Lord, dude.
Love
We
that
played
band.
One of our first shows with them, actually. Yeah, just nasty, fucking brutal death metal. Love those guys. We need to do more shows with them.
Hell yeah. No, I look forward to seeing that then. And then I do believe Needle Breather, are they from Tennessee as well, or are they from out of state?
I feel like they're from out of state, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Yeah, fair. I think the last time I saw them on a lineup was with Abated Massive Flesh, and I think they were playing a Chattanooga show, which Chattanooga is a southern Tennessee border city, you know what I mean? So there's ultimately a chance that they're from Alabama or one of the southern Moore territories. But nonetheless, guys, it is so nice to continue this journey in getting more comfortable with the bands local to the cities in the state that I plan to really, really settle my roots into as soon as spring of 2026. Like, needless to say, I've talked so much about it on this show, but really, when compared to Phoenix, Arizona, and its blistering triple-digit heat that's already kicking into effect, when it comes to that, right? And then thinking back to 2022, the one year that I was over in Tennessee, bouncing from a tiny little house over in Unionville, then going to Murfreesboro, visiting the big city of Nashville, driving all the way over to Knoxville for the Labyrinthian Hymns tour for Quintessential Mantis, The Breathing Process, and Warm Shepherd, back when Warm Shepherd was its original lineup still. What's up?
Call them quintessential.
Oh, yeah.
It's quiet. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like quintessential. I'm gonna tell Chris that. I'm gonna change your name to quintessential.
Right.
No, I do remember when Worm Shepherd came. I didn't get to go, but I thought it was. I do like Worm Shepherd. It was cool.
Yeah.
They played here a couple.
Right. At the concourse or a different venue?
Yeah, it was concourse.
Hell yeah. No, I remember driving there, getting to the show, even getting like all corpse painted up, and really the Breathing Process and Worm Shepherd both welcomed me like another member. I remember having kind of like a little brother relationship, little brother, big brother relationship with Devin. He came over, he gave me a big old hug, and it was just a really cool time. And then I got stranded there because I lost my keys. And dude, it wasn't even the keys to my own car, it was the key to my buddy's car. But needless to say, him and his brother drove out 3 hours to get me the keys, and then we all drove back. I almost got stuck in blizzardous weather, sandwiched in between two semi-truck drivers, just outside Knoxville, going through the tree line and stuff. But I'll tell you what, guys, Knoxville was a great place, even if most of the time I was scared shitless of getting into a wreck because of the snow. I'll tell you what, it was a lot of memories. It was... What's up?
So we rarely get snow too, so that was unfortunate that you caught a really bad storm. Doesn't happen a whole lot here. So.
No, it what was scary too is like that was the first time I've driven in snow, let alone snow that's so thick that I could barely see the headlights of the semi-truck in front of me, and then there was a semi-truck like right behind me. I'm like, fuck, and doing that shit. And then eventually, I kid you not, a sliver maybe that big in my windshield as I'm getting closer and closer to home over in Unionville. And like, that's all I could see through for the rest of the night. That's it. Because the car I was driving didn't have a defroster, man. It was insane. I'm surprised I survived that. But so fun. So fun.
You think you're going to breathe on? You raced it for the business.
Mm-hmm. No. It's a beautiful thing. Oh yeah, the Breathing Process, right?
So I remember a Breathing Process played. It was right when, because Alan Cassidy used to be in that band that's in Black Diamond now. So I saw him play in Johnson City, Tennessee, with Abigail Williams playing drums.
Oh shit.
And we just found like a gazebo outside, and we're like smoking weed and like just chilling, just talking about the breathing process the whole time. And then like a year later at that, he was in Black Dahlia Murder. And I was like, dude, fuck yeah, that dude is such a chill dude. Like, and now he's just going off, and like still talk to him to this day. Like he's just like super gamer dude, just chill. Love the breathing process. I'll still fucking fanboy. I'm just be like, man, but breathing process. One of my favorite albums ever is whatever that album was, Odyssey or whatever it's called. With Grimoire on it. And, yeah, good shit.
Good shit.
Solid.
No, I'm ready for them to start road mapping for their next album if they're planning to do that anytime soon. After all, since their latest EP, Todescaron, I think that was back in 22. Like, holy shit.
It was a surprise when it came out, too, because it just kind of dropped. And, like, the breathing process has a new like, EP out. That's
yeah. The thing is, too... Yeah, the thing is too, like they sent me some shit pretty early on, so like I know of what they were planning to do, at least at the time. I'm not sure if the information is relevant though anymore, and I don't plan to spill anything because I told them I wouldn't. There's a difference between secrecy and privacy, you know what I mean? And I definitely do not plan to tarnish my reputation with any of the remaining bands that I have that legacy connection with. But no, it's.
Don't get tarnished.
I cannot afford to let my reputation be tarnished. But no, it's beautiful to have you guys on finally. It took us a little bit, and naturally we've been jumping around. We've been bouncing around as if we snorted 3 lines before at some point, and then you know the right. Only 3s. Only a trilogy of cocaine.
You get 3 of them Rhino 69s, man. You don't know how many of them.
But welcome onto the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, man. So let's go ahead and get this conversation kickstarted. Honestly, we got 3 of you here.
Now getting
Right?
we covered a lot of ground, man.
Yeah, we covered a lot of ground.
Star Wars. Okay.
End of session. I think we're good. This is a wrap. So, honestly, let's go ahead and get into the first chunk of various questions. This is more or less the homework, the first date part of the podcast, the Crosscast, where we want to get a little bit more intimate, but of course, you know, I happen to be a slimy, stinky refuge or whatever. I don't know if refuge is the right word, but I didn't bring any flowers, okay? I decided to be a bum, and I didn't bring any flowers to the first date, but instead, I'm trying to...
Where's my fucking
Where's my fucking... Yeah. I just watched that movie the other night for the first time. Fucking love Ted. Wait, no, that's right. The reference wasn't about flowers. There's a ring. He's like, it's been 27 years now. I'm getting a fucking ring. Where's my ring, motherfucker? Starts punching him. No, honestly, it's I think it's time for us to go ahead and get some icebreaker questions out of the way. But namely, you know, I do believe we have 3 out of 4 of you guys right now. Okay, so 3 out of 4, 3/4. I think that's a pretty good chunk of the good old dick pill from the truck stop. So let's go ahead and learn some stuff about y'all, okay? As on a personal level, on a people level. And to kickstart this, what we want y'all to do is whoever wishes to start first, obviously introduce yourselves by name, introduce yourselves by role, and what you do in Truckstop Dickpill, and then we'll go from there.
I'm Brandon. I'm a guitarist in the band. Mainly roommates. Me and Corey have been doing this a long time together. You know, I've known Michael for quite a while now. You know, and we come from different backgrounds, but you know, between me, Ryan, and Corey, we've been jumping bands for probably the last, not jumping bands, but it's basically Feeling our favorite cities, and just pretty much keep it in there. And we finally made goal now where it's just we can just be ourselves in a band. You know, it's great. We can write what we want to write. Fucking, it's all we wanted the entire time. So, and finally found the mold with slang where it's, you know, you don't have to really think about it too much.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking do it.
Have fun. You know, we want people to have a good time. We want people to get in there and get jump started in the pit. We want people to, you know, promote rhino pills. You know what I mean? It's just great time, man. It's a little rock music. This was a fun time.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So,
That's me, Brody.
alrighty. So we got Brandon on guitar.
On the guitar. I'm Corey. I do the vocals, you know, the incoherent frog noises and toilet flush sounds and runny faucets. It's my favorite thing, just to be fucking gross and incoherent. It's a lot easier than to do vocals I used to do. It's also a lot harder in a lot of ways because it's so like just all guttural versus like I think having more range is easier and a little more fun, but I think this is more laid back and just I like watching people playfully kick the shit out of each other. This is like the best way to do it. Because for me, you know, I'm older now, so I don't really like getting in the pit much. I'll two-step every now and then, but for the most part, I like being right in that little butthole, right in the little the O-ring of the pit.
I see.
I can just watch all of it go down, and it just makes me so happy. Like being able to be on a stage to see the reverse of that, and they're moving because you know we're up there. That makes it so much more fun for me. So.
Hell yeah.
Like he said, we've all been doing this a long time, so it's a lot of fun to be able to still be doing it and to, you know, have people have intrigue about it. They're like, oh, you know, Truckstop Dickpill, that's funny. And then when they listen to it, they're like, oh, they're actually sick. Like, it sounds good. You
Yeah.
know, that's cool to see that for sure. Like, the intrigue is there, and then when you listen to it, it's like a surprise. Like, this band actually slaps. You know?
Hell yeah.
So that's very yeah, it's just been something we're just going to keep on ramming that hard on down everyone's throat.
Ramming the hard on, right? Love that wordage. That is fantastic.
The old sloppy top.
Yeah, good old sloppy top. Okay. So we got Brandon on guitar. We got Corey with the camo hats on his head. We never get to see his 5 head all the time, 24/7 on vocals. And then Michael, the guy with the fancy ass ingested long sleeve. How you doing, boss?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. My name's Mikey. I play guitar in the band as well. I've been in the band about a month and some change now. Newly acclimated. They've had some members leave. They've had, you know, unfortunately, some members pass away. And
Oh, shit.
I think everything just kind of lined up perfectly because one of the past members, Chris, who is also in Quiescent Mantis, he was wearing one of my band's old t-shirts, and he reached out to me. He was like, hey, man, I'm repping old Disarmor. He's like, I really miss you guys. I was like, I fucking don't.
Fucking dope.
I was like, but I miss playing because I've been working on some like silent projects for the last year. I was like, I really miss the stage more than anything. And he was like, well, one of our members is getting ready to move, which is going to open up a spot in the band. And I was like, well, you know, just keep me posted. And everything kind of worked out to where, you know, with my life and everything I have going on, I'm able to dedicate a little bit more time to a fully staffed project. A little more time for a fully staffed project, because I said I was never going to do this shit again. Because, you know, I mean, as you know, like, you know, playing in bands is really fucking difficult because you have multiple heads that want to do multiple things, and then not only that, you have all their multiple lives, all their multiple relationships and everything like that also play a really big part into them being present in a band. And, you know, with the talks with, like, my fiance and everything like that, she was like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, well, you know, I feel like with what Corey has put into the band and, you know, coming up with a name and really marketing it in a way, like, people hear when you go, hey, you're in a band, what's your band name? You go Truckstop Dickpill. People are immediately intrigued in that, just like first and foremost. And I was like, I think I want to be a part of that. And you know, with my 20 some odd years of experience of touring and writing music and stuff like that, I was like, I think this can absolutely be a something if all of the elements are in place for it to be a something. So like part of, you know, not saying nobody's had it together, but I think with me stepping in and really like diagnosing what is going on behind the scenes of the band and really wanting to see it succeed, I'm happy to be a part of it and lend any expertise I can and fucking just slam the shit out of some guitar and play the heaviest, grossest, fucking nastiest shit that we possibly can play. Fuck yeah. Because for the last few months, I've just been, you know, learning all of the material, diagnosing it in that right, and all of us working together has been awesome. You know, it's more of a collective family than anything I've really been a part of, because a lot of the past projects I'm having to write guitar, bass, drums, and trying to get people to do all like rehearsals or come out and be a part of it. So I'm really excited for the direction the band is moving now.
Oh yeah. No, that's awesome. And I think that's a great way to kickstart our impressions of you and how things have been going on for you psychologically. And I mean, a lot of people are like, it's not that deep, bro. He's just in a slam band. But the thing is, no matter what, whether it's metal, deathcore, thrash, metallic hardcore, slam, gore grind, it really doesn't matter. No matter what, there is an inevitability of an interconnection between how many people. It doesn't matter how many people there are, really, even, because there are bands like Victims from Illinois who are most of the time only 3 people, and then in between cycles, you know, they'll go up to 5 or even 6 people, and people are like, whoa, they permanent members of the band, and then they update their promo and it's only 3. They're like, never mind. Or even Slipknot with 9 people.
Victims drummer is so sick, yeah.
Yes.
Little chick, she fucking slams, dude. Slams hard.
Yes. No, honestly, Meredith Henderson is probably one of my favorite musicians in the scene, and simply because of her endurance and her prosperity and like how far that she's willing to push despite everything. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. We're just talking about musicians we appreciate, including Miss Meredith Henderson. Yeah, I'm actually trying to work on that right now. I'm trying to grab me some of them crispy chicken nuggets from fucking Taco Bell. But the thing is, guys, dude, the nuggies from Taco Bell are pretty lit. But for whatever reason, DoorDash is also making it impossible for me to fucking order them, as well as get some toilet paper for the house because we're almost out. Damn. What's up?
The Walgreens brand toilet paper.
Walgreens brand?
One ply.
Yeah, Uber Eats. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Each have different.
See, I'm trying to get the toilet paper from DoorDash Market, and I'm trying to get the Scott Comfort Plus 1 ply, and for like $149. But then
You got a whole crew on your coat, see?
what? Let's see.
I don't want to repeat the question if you guys have already been asking it, but I was like gone for a moment. Like, how long have y'all been a band?
The band's been not even a year.
Not even a year, somewhere around what, like 10?
It's at like 9-10 months, usually around there, and then you know, a few songs were written before I even got in the band. 18-wheeler I had a big part of, and then now that you're in, we're basically working on stuff not immediately, but we're trying to get everything crisp for our run.
Yeah.
So,
Because we had like a whole EP of songs that like I wasn't even a part of the writing process, and since Kyle and Chris are no longer in the band, it's like I'm having to diagnose how these things are written, how they're played, like, and then like catch myself up, and then the stuff that Brandon isn't super familiar with, we're both having to work on together. Like,
we're going like this, you know.
dude, it's
Once we do that, we're going to be, I mean, it's going to,
dude,
it's some stuff that's going to,
rehearsals have been fucking awesome. Rehearsals have been awesome.
it's been Chris, the Christmas it's ever been. It's been very on point, we're timely. I mean, we're trying to do like at least 3 days a week.
Yeah. We're
Really?
man, trying to be more prepared. Yeah.
I mean, we all work full-time jobs, and different platforms. So it's being doing this for a while. It's a lot better.
Nice cat ears, buddy. Huh?
And there they were. I was like,
Fuck yeah.
You just take the box.
I can't get a fish. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're gonna keep it twisted.
Keep it twisted. Twist his dick! The good old dick twist!
That part. Oh shit, you got. Man, what are you doing? We're recording. You got that app?
Need to get me some of that hard seltzer. What the fuck?
You do have that also. Yeah, we got PBR on deck.
Bruh.
Of course, is the best.
I got no vices over here, bro.
Gentlemen, I do this every Crosscast episode, so a toast
Do it.
to Truckstop Dickpill.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Bing bada boom, baby. Huh?
Slam, boy.
Boom, boom. Boom,
Thanks for
boom.
fucking having us.
Yeah. This is what we do.
We appreciate you guys coming on, man.
So I've been podcasting for like 10 years and doing interviews, so like it's nice to actually be interviewed. Like I always say that to myself. Excuse me, I never really this message.
Oh man. Mikey ass, bro.
One viewer, so yeah, Mikey's got
Fucking Mike Wazowski with the fucking dump truck for the Truckstop Dickpills. Always watching. Always watching.
You forgot to fill paperwork last week.
That was my librarian in high school. Really passionate. Where's your book? It's in my bag.
Did you actually read your book? You need to pay for that. You need to check out the book. Yeah, we like the quiz.
Donating to Tracer.
Mike Wazowski, no goading to Tracer, please.
No VPNs and clans.
The fucking Wazowski bit.
you got cake. Want some cake?
Oh, yo!
Good thing we didn't get
The Crosscast just got hella explicit compared to ever before.
these. Well, my half work. They call my work cars. Usually I'm fucking slinging dong in my sweat.
Slinging dong.
Yeah.
Save some pussy for the rest of us.
I have so many sweatpants.
If you guys
Like the ones that.
if you guys from Truckstop Dickpill want a really funny story that me and Sean heard recently was our mutual friend of ours named
No, I mean, it's
Freak
not
Joe
bad.
got his homie got like a box of Amazon dildos and then put them on the hood of people's cars.
That's a good trick. Yeah. It actually does take the dents in. Didn't you do that?
Didn't you do that?
Fucking car with a dildo.
Oh no, we were throwing the dildo like a tomahawk. We were throwing the dildo like a tomahawk.
Sticks and stones.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Oh my god.
I wish that was on video in slow motion.
I'm gonna make an axe throwing venue, and it's dildos. So that'd be sick.
That does sound pretty sick.
Who wouldn't want to do that?
Oh. Left, Brandon. Middle, Corey.
Corey.
Right, Mikey. In which Mikey, low-key, looking back and talking about some of the first couple sessions, Mikey actually reminds me a lot of, I think, Lucas from the Archaic Epidemic. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that band, but...
I think I just have that fucking face. Also, James, too. Yeah, I go out into the public all the time and people are like, why do you look so familiar? I was like, I don't fucking know. Maybe it's just my face. I don't know.
Like a cross between Duncan Bentley and like the dude from Adam from
Adam.
Providence.
Adam. Wait, really?
Yeah,
Adam and Duncan?
Maybe not Adam, maybe more like Will Ramos almost.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't see that.
Oh, well.
But
Well, it's a little, like,
he's
such a fucking little, he's just a little sweetie pie.
a little guy. He's a little guy.
I love the meme. He is. He's the coolest motherfucker. He's so tiny and, like, he's a beautiful man. Somebody took a meme and put, like, Lorna Shore and fucking sleep token.
Yeah.
They put them side by side and they were like, why does sleep token sound the way that Lorna Shore looks? And Lorna Shore sounds the way that sleep token looks. I've never been able.
The dichotomy of man.
My favorite Will Ramos meme is where it's like, he has his hair like this, but it's Sanguishuga.
Yeah, it's a Sanguishuga, yeah.
Make his hair.
Man, that shit is gold.
Have you guys seen the one where he's like
Somebody was wearing a Sanguishuga shirt with the Grinch, the one with the
Yeah,
Grinch on the front of it. I was like, oh, dude, that band fucks. He was like, oh, I thought this was some other band, man. He was like, they were playing the same show, and like, I thought I was getting their merch, and I was like, oh my god.
He was like, I thought this was Fatal Flash, dude.
Yeah,
Segway.
honestly, though, you can't fucking read it. You can't read it. So that's the
How
best.
do you could confuse that?
I don't know.
The same people.
Some people just go to just to go, and then
Yeah.
they just like, man, I heard this one band. It was peeling fluty boo.
Yo, that is a historic split waiting to happen.
They're no harm to the world. They're just fucking stupid.
At least they bought merch.
Yeah, they bought the merch, not knowing supporting the market.
Yeah.
They're supporting the wrong band.
Peeling Shugaboo.
Like they bought the merch.
Wrong idea, but also right.
Your heart was in the right, wrong place.
That guy, but it's also kind of a thing where like I went to like a show recently, and it was that one with the voted, and Justin.
Yeah.
And like
I wanted to go to that because of the extermination.
Yeah, it was cool. It was extermination, aborted, ingested,
Ingested, yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah. It's a sick lineup. I hate that I didn't go.
And I don't want to sound like that guy, but because I love aborted and ingested, but like obviously the draw was for extermination and peeling. Like even though those
Yeah.
were like, openers, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like the shit has completely changed over the years because
Yeah.
like I would imagine all of us here are like long-time ingested and aborted listeners. Like
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Aborted's one of the first like death metal bands I really got into, like to where I was obsessed with them, and like bought a fucking Gormageddon shirt off eBay like back in the day, like when I didn't know where to get shirts at, and I bought it off eBay, and I was like,
They got my Gormageddon shirt here.
I was like, dude, I was so stoked. Yeah, it's good. All their shit's good.
Friends with Jason for a few years now.
Yeah,
At least the better part of a decade.
Spend's cool as fuck. Interviewed him a few times.
Yeah, man.
Good boys.
Well-
Old school. People don't realize how like long that band is. They've been around since like 06. Like since like since like deathcore got really big and Jested was doing like the modern slam, where people really got onto it. And the crazy thing is, people are catching on to slam like now.
Yeah.
And that's not why this started. We just kind of did it. Like initially, this started as a side project with him and our drummer and our friend Chris,
Right.
and then they brought me in to do vocals, and we kind of just went from there. So like, I think because it was just kind of like a side project and it got bigger, the only reason I really think it did, besides me just pouring it out and getting intrigue, is the fact that people don't want to admit it, especially metalheads, but metal is trendy as fuck. And it's like anti-trend, but it is so trendy. Yeah, it comes and goes like fucking Pokemon cards. It really does.
What do you think about
It's like for a couple of years, like thrash will be huge, and then it turns into death metal, then it turns into fucking grindcore, then it turns into fucking, new metal, then it goes into deathcore, then it goes into, and slam's been around as long as death metal has, from Internal Bleeding and Suffocation, and then it's just come full circle because Peeling Flesh is just like putting that new taste on it, where it's like putting hip hop in there, which slam has always had. If you listen to like Cranium or any of those like old school slam bands too, it's always been a part of it. Like slam is like the more hardcore death metal, like with like kind of rappy elements, but not really. It's just got the aesthetic, but like it's come full circle now where it's just popular now because people are kind of like these kids that grew up with deathcore where it's just breakdowns and this and that. Now they're getting into like Suffocation, they're getting into these kind of bands, and then when Peeling Flesh comes out, they're bringing out the younger kids that are just now, this is the first death metal they hear, so they're into it. So like, I think part of why we've popped off a little in the time, this very short time that we have, is just because slam is what's hitting right now.
But I also think it's like, when I was a teenager and like all of these like popular bands, people were like, oh, I listen to this, I listen to that.
Yeah.
It was like, we would find the most ridiculous band names, like Brain Drill, Pig Destroyer, and just to fucking be like, oh, you listen to that? Like, oh, that's cool. Like, Necrophagus is cool and all.
Yeah.
But like, you listen to Pig Destroyer? People like, like, so like, I think it could be
Power in the yard.
I think it can be said, like, the more ridiculous your band name is, in some sense,
What is that subject matter? Because like, the most cliche thing ever, but the first death metal band I really got into was Cannibal Corpse. And, my brother is like a couple grades older, like for me, but like his friend, he wasn't into metal at the time, and I was like a little metal kid, and so his friends passed down this like mixed CD that they made. And it was a red CD, like a burned disc. It just said Cannibal Corpse mix, and it's everything you wanted to hear up until like Wretched Spawn, because that's what was out at the time. So like, I just put it in my little fucking Walkman and would listen to it. And I was like, oh my god! Like the first time I heard Edible Autopsy, I'll Eat Back to Life, like one of the only parts I can understand on the vocals is like, needles injected through your eyes. Just like, this fucking rules. And like, Chris Barnes' lyrics, love him or hate him, some of the best song titles and lyrics ever written. Like, it's death metal and it will never be replicated, or like, there's a reason they were banned in Germany for like 20 years. Because of Chris Barnes' lyrics. Yeah, well, I mean, not for Germany, they're like super liberal, and bless them for that. being a German Jew myself. It's crazy, and that shit is so goated, and people shit on Chris Barnes because he is whatever.
But something can be said about simplicity.
But you got Entrails ripped from the Virgin's Cunt. It's the best song title ever made. It really is. That's such a nasty song title. Or just Addicted to Vaginal Skin. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I love about death metal, is just, I have a best named playlist, and that has a fucking crazy name like that, it's going on it. I don't care what it is. It's super medical or just like fucking, I don't know. That's why I try to do the same thing. Like when I write song titles, I have so many we haven't. That I want to use, and the Litsky's great. Like Boreal Torture Chamber is great. You know, there's one that I want to use that I haven't. I don't know if I will, but this is a perfect example. Like burrito ball gag. I mean, come on. It's something stupid. Like I love just coming up with the most nasty, sadistic shit. Bill Team 6 and the fun stories behind that. Just sheets, Reaper film. My brother will come up with shit for me too, because me and him have like similar playlists where he'll show me, you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Yeah, I have a really old high school buddy of mine that I like we met in like sophomore year of high school. I showed him like and all that stuff because he was getting like basic death metal sometime, and then he was like, hey, we should start a slam band and we should call it Jesus Loves Abortion. And I was like, dude, like if I ever like make a new like Infinite song like ever again, like I have to use that name. I'm like, dude, that needs to be like a song name or something, because like the fact that him and I were both like 14, 15, like and coming up with shit like that is like crazy.
Dude, honestly, Jesus Loves Abortion, I think, would be the perfect, like, slamming, blackened, deathcore band name ever. Like, that could seriously be something that Derek Connolly of Nithful just, like, starts frothing at the mouth over. He's like, it's perfect! It's perfect! It's like his fucking Frankenstein.
Jesus Loves Abortion is actually
Ah, fuck, you ruined it.
Jesus Loves Abortion is great to me.
Yeah, dude, I'm doing.
That's a good name. Oh, that's awesome. You should fucking one word. I know. That's what I'm telling you. Do more infectomy because y'all are fucking sick.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
I need more. I need fucking more.
Well, you'll be very pleased to know that a 5-track EP is.
Officially, unofficial announcement.
Let's do a split too. We'll do a split. So we'll do a split. All day.
I'll do not split.
So we could do a 5-way split: orvectomy, infinectomy, truckstop, dick pill,
Big pill ectomy.
Dick pill.
Yeah. Dude, let's fucking go. Let's go down. That's the thing about slam too. It's like I love that it incorporates the hardcore elements where there's like always features on it. Like every band does that, but it's very prominent in slam itself, where it's very community based and like everybody's like kind of homies, and it's like I said, it's like that in death metal in general. It's like the most, I think, out of all the metal genres that I've been a part of and been friends with people within the genres, like death metal or slam or whatever, has always been like the most inclusive and the most just like chill, and like everybody wants to collaborate, everybody wants to be a part of each other's stuff and rep everyone's music. Cause like I'm just a fucking nerd. Like I just listen to music all the fucking time, like bands, and I love listening to new shit. So like most of the truck stop stories on Instagram, like social media, that's just me sharing like bands merch and like new EPs, because I want people to hear the shit because I'm listening to it and I want people to hear these bands, like just because I'm a fucking nerd. Like that's what I'm doing, so I want y'all to do it. Check out
Same here.
To me, like we're fucking sick. Yeah. And I love that about the slam, because everybody's like that. Everybody wants to collab and just be a part of each other's music, and it's not about ego or bullshit. It's just like, yo, dude, like so many bands look at us up and we pick them out and like, hey, you want to do a split, or you guys want to fucking do a feature or whatever? Like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah. Like, I love that. I don't care who it is. let's fucking go. Let's rep each other's shit. Have a good time.
I showed Buc-Cee and Truckstop Dickpill to one of my family members.
Yeah, meanwhile, check this out. What a fucking duo of names for that.
This is the love song.
Okay, this first one is called Butthole.
Man.
Called the quintessential dick pic.
Quintessential infant dick pill. Just-
No, it's fun. I think it's always good to be like, hey, what? Oh, you're in a band. What band is it? We're Truckstop Dickpill. Oh, it's fun.
The first reaction is always like, what?
Oh, that's actually like I've had my bosses at work buy merch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, just because they love the name. They got the our first merch I did. I'm not even a volunteer, like Tennessee volunteer band, but we're in fucking Knoxville, so I did the Yeah, I did the fucking good old sloppy top, like the orange and white shirts. You have people buying that, they didn't give a fuck about our band. They just wanted to rep the fucking orange and white and their little sloppy top on it, and then like, oh, your band's actually sick. It's fucking crazy, dude.
If you want like actual like input like that from like the marketing stuff, like I would say you guys need to start capitalizing on the boomer memes, like the Facebook boomer memes, where they're like, hell yeah, Hogs, I'm cranking my hog and shit like that. Like you need to.
I have some with like the skull dudes, like the Reaper saying shit, like wipe my ass. No, I don't know. Like, wipe my ass twice, jerked it once. What they say, I've made some like forced to shit, born to wipe. No, forced to wipe, born to shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah. Shit like that. I have like some things I made for that. But, yeah. I used to be a name lord back then.
Yeah, I was gonna say 'cause there's like a specific like couple of groups on Facebook of like like pretending we're in a guitar and pretending we're in a boomer guitar community or whatever the fuck they're called.
Like dad rock.
Yeah, dad rock and fucking like
It's all Les
my one. Like
Yeah. Sunburst Les Pauls.
Yes.
Whatever Metallica plays, the fucking ESP. Yeah, the ESPs. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
I also wanted to ask you guys, like, if you had the choice, it doesn't matter if it costs money or not. Like, if you had 5 artists right now and you're working on an album, like, and you wanted to be like, yo, these are 5 artists that I want to collab with. Like, who would that be? Like, whether they like charge features or not.
And yeah, for sure.
Dude, Enya would be Enya mom. No, for real, yeah, you go ahead. You guys go first. You go first.
Oh, I mean, mine's a short list because, like,
Short list, big dick.
yeah, short list, big dick. On a daily basis, I listen to the softest shit, and I'm not afraid to admit that.
I'm not even, like, if anyone knows me, I listen to, like, I'm a K-pop
Like,
fan.
I listen
Yo,
to the
let's go.
softest shit because, like,
Yeah. I'm a fucking Korean.
I'm not trying to be like super heavily influenced by like what I'm listening to. 'Cause there's been multiple times I'll been like jamming. So like my last band I was in was like down tempo, beat down. So I listened to a lot of like Body Snatcher, Traders, the bands like that. And I would go to sit down and write, and I would be like, ah, god damn it, this is a fucking Traders riff. So like. But like in the respective genre, like I would love to work with any members from Aborted except for the pedophile. I would love to have Jason Evans from Ingested.
Slam King, dude.
Yeah, Slam King. I would love to have him do a guest feature on any of the riffs I can contribute to Truckstop.
I guess. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Yeah, they're one of my favorites. That's for sure. Skinned and Fucked, like, changed my life.
Ooh, Titanium Lucky is my favorite song.
Old school.
Favorite song.
I don't know, I guess for me, if I can just do vocalists, it would be, like, obviously Sven from fucking Born, it would just be a dream.
God, that'd be nasty.
Corpse Grinder, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
He always bucks up everything he does. It's so good. I don't know. John Gallagher, Dying Fetus would be sick.
I really hope we get to open that Cannibal Corpse show.
I do too, man. Fuck.
That'd be great right now.
And the cool thing is with some of the shit we've done already, I've had some like pretty awesome bands that I've really liked like the last few years, like follow us and say we're sick, and that's good enough for me, honestly. But another one that would be like different, but would be sick, would be fucking Vincent from a Casey Stream.
Ooh.
Fucking rule, because he loves
on my list.
been on his tracks, Sven's been on his tracks, like, let's see, fucking, that would rule. He would be like one of those that just like, nobody would fucking complain about. You put him on the track, it's just like, you know he's gonna fuck it up, so it's gonna be so good. And you,
I'm not gonna say before like I can't see that. Even the beer, like I know that other beat.
dude, fuck it. I would love him. You bring some like old deathcore heads in there, it'd be pretty sick.
I mean that fucking Converge. It'd be cool. It's like they're all.
I kind of went and saw them yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's two.
Yeah.
Like, oof.
Now that we're talking about it, like the vocalist from Waking the Cadaver.
Oh, shit.
We just had him on the show.
They're back now, too. They're fucking back.
My old band used to do a cover of Chase to the Woods.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. If you go look up this old band, Disarmor, because it's on Spotify, I think. The cover. It is on.
Yeah, the cover should be
They
on.
do Chase Through the Woods by a grapist.
Great.
Probably can't say it. Yeah, we probably can't say that.
Oh, right.
Installed in Chase Through the Woods.
Yeah, Chase Through the Woods. The shredded wheat song.
Shredded wheat.
Yeah, dude.
Deep on me, man.
The first time I heard Waking the Cadaver, I was in Cape Cod with some like my good friend of mine, and with these like random chicks, and they showed us Waking the Cadaver on their like LG chocolate, like in a hammock on the beach in fucking Cape Cod. I was like, this band's fucking sick. It was fucking yeah, it was blood splatter satisfaction. And then that was like the days of like LimeWire, so you can just like download it and have it.
I really like early Dr. Acula too.
They slap back in the day, yeah. Some of the Brooke Reeves of Impending Doom. That band has never. I don't like a lot of deathcore like anymore, like especially newer shit. I think the MySpace revival stuff is really good. I think that's the best deathcore to possibly get at this point. Yeah, bands coming back and doing that, like the fucking, like.
I Saw God.
Like Carnifex.
I Saw God or Nine Dead or. Yummy.
Yeah. Like, I always loved the old version, like the EP of the Carnifex song, Collaborating Like Killers, because the Dead in My Arms version didn't have the sample in it. But the EP sample was 40-All Virgin. He's like, I may not have sex, but I could fuck you up. Yeah. They always play that sample live when they do it, which is awesome. So, like, the fact that there's, the revival of the MySpace deathcore that's coming up, newer bands, that's been really good. But I think one of the only deathcore bands, besides the Casey Strain, that has just never stopped being good is fucking Impending Doom. I mean, they've gotten better with every album. How they doing this fucking, and they're Christian as fuck. Like, they've just been fucking so good and consistent every time. They're just like never not good.
I think, man, since they are from our hometown, and since they have kind of been a lovely little resurgence of early Chapel.
The new Chapel, I think, they got
Phil on a track.
They got pretty solid
with it.
Having the local fucking. I mean, he's a legend at this point.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Phil. If you ask anybody, even if they don't know Whitechapel a lot, they're gonna refer back to like, the fucking Mitch Lucker tribute show.
Oh my God.
Fucking unanswered. That is one of my all-time favorite vocal videos of all time. Dude.
So good. Yeah, he's sick as shit too.
Yeah. Oh my God. And I've, been seeing those fuckers since they were, before there was psychotic behavior. And then they did Whitechapel, and then they got signed to Siege Media, and then, like, we're like the same age, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, obviously getting Phil to just do the whole Knoxville thing would be sick. And our second show we ever played, Phil was at our show.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, because he never comes out to shit. He's very antisocial. He's a cool guy, but he's just like, he's more to himself, he's quiet.
He's
I
reserved.
mean, with the fucking resume cast.
But even before that, he's
always
been more of a quiet, dude.
Yeah. They're like, oh, that's his car. I know his license plate.
It's like, bro, why dox him? That's fucked up.
No, but he was chilling, just watching the whole show. We played 2 sets that night because one of the bands were late, so we just kind of played, like...
Just improvised the whole thing. All of it.
Which we did until, like,
the last bit, because we were like, we need to fill space.
Yeah.
What do we do? And we just...
No, it was good.
People went on this call.
So yeah, to get Phil on a track, it's the Knoxville dude. So like that would be sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Phil's like the goat of deathcore after Mitch. He's the goat ripper. And then I guess after that you go probably Eddie from fucking All Shop Aaron. It would be so sick.
There's no business to be done on a dead planet. It's still the best breakdown ever.
Those drum fills by fucking Matt, dude. Oh my God.
Unpopular opinion. Best down-tempo deathcore vocalist, Gilwami from Beyond Deviation.
I don't know. Do I know Beyond Deviation? I feel like
They put out a song called White Noise in like 2013 or whatever.
Yeah. No, the one that me and you love the most. Fucking Her Demise My Ride.
Oh, dude.
That's fucking when that scene deathcore shit came out. They gon' come in straight into your throat. They have that song. It's oh fuck. I don't know why I can't think of it now.
So I've heard one.
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah.
Which one?
Cardiac Rupture. If you guys remember that band.
Cardiac Rupture, bro. Fuck. God damn it. Fucking A, dude.
Gotta have that.
I wish they would come back.
There's a lot of those bands too where I just have no idea.
Okay. Here's a question that I want to get in there. What's you guys' favorite band that fell apart and just disappeared completely?
That still doesn't exist. It's just gone.
Yeah, just gone. They have yet to reassemble. They have yet to have any social media presence. Again, boom, go.
Does that count if they're in other bands now?
Yeah, that counts. Sugar Baby.
Does it count if some of the members are in other bands, but they're not?
That counts. Yeah, that counts, I think.
Okay. I mean, fucking necrophages, dude. Like, why? Like, come on. That's like the number one band everybody's like, yo, dude. Like, Obscura's cool.
Yeah.
But come on. And then like even with Spawn of Possession, which I love, that band pretty much formed a new band that's really fucking good, and it's still very Spawn of Possession, but it's we want Necrophagus, like it's just Muhammad is like he fucking, which is a German dude named Muhammad. It's great. He's like,
You could have fooled me.
it's like an anomaly in death mode, and then he just fell off. Like it's like every year it's like Necrophagus. It's one of those like teases that will never fucking happen. It's almost like they're like the Phantom Menace, only I don't think we'll ever have a sequel. Like
I'd say Acid Bath was on tour. Right?
Yeah, Acid Bath is back, man. That is crazy. I fucking
That was like 7 minutes.
I'm saying minus the red cord.
Oh
They came back
Did they?
this last year.
Oh shit.
Because guy was like, he became like Boston PD for like a while.
Well, then I can't, like, I don't think I have enough time in the day. Like,
I'll say another one, which they've kind of came back here and there, but they pretty much dropped off the face here, is fucking Animosity. Because their drummer, I think, is the dude that was in Animals Leaders, the drummer.
Oh shit.
Is anybody from At the Gates doing anything?
Yeah, At the Gates is still going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out of touch.
I got one. Fucking Circle of Contempt.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They're like a Finnish. They formed in the Finnish military and released that shit. Like they were one of the best like bands I've ever heard in my life. So they sort of that shit.
Like, my gears are just fucking turning.
This is more getting us to shit that just now recently came back. Fucking Molotov Solutions. Came back. Yeah, dude.
Abacab, are they doing anything?
Abacab, this one. Yeah.
Their last show apparently they just like weren't funded and they just like.
I heard from a bird. It was
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
the-
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
The Peeling Flesh Snuffed on Sight show I went to. And it was Torture, Corpse Pile, Two Piece. That show was fucking absolutely stupid. Best show I saw last year.
Rose Funeral.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That is a good one.
But yeah, that's a guy does like vinyl records and stuff, and he did one for Abacab's re-release of whatever that album is called. Well, My Destruction on it. And he said that because he's from where they're from, he said that they're working on stuff, but that's all I'm gonna say. So I think Abacab may come back, and I will shit, because that's the
Simply said, I will shit, he says.
the loudest 808s I've ever heard in my fucking
Shook you to the core. That was great.
We saw it at the old Masquerade when it was like the textile mill, like the 1800s building of the Masquerade, and that I thought the fucking walls were gonna cave in. Bro, when Abacab played, that shit is wild.
Time and sound stopped.
As soft as this sound, I went and saw the Devil Wears Prada last night, and their
They're
808s
so good.
were so big. So fucking big.
Another one.
Still a minute into that show.
Yeah,
It was
me
great.
too.
The show's great.
Arrow
Arrow was amazing.
Yeah, Arrow was good. August Burns Red also has insane fucking 808.
Texas in July will be cool to see.
Yeah.
But let's continue the conversation. Let's continue the conversation about no longer existing bands. Y'all are going like, woo, 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 woo. You're going off the cliff. Okay. Right. So Corey named off Abacab and a couple others. Brandon, Mikey, what do you guys got? Bands that no longer exist that you wish would come back.
I said Abacab is Hey, Nashville boys. So a band that's getting ready to end that I would love to come back is Oceano.
Rip.
Another band that did, one more that did come back that I didn't expect, all from the same era. Fucking With Blood Comes Cleansing.
Ooh, oh my God.
Who thought that was coming back? Ooh, they're so fucking good. I would say another one, which won't happen, but a band that fell off, but now it's members of Vitriol, is fucking Those Who Lie Beneath. That band fucking rules. Yeah. And you wouldn't know, but that's fucking Kyle Rasmussen of Vitriol. That was his band.
One Christian metalcore band I really fucking loved that fell off was Onward to Olympus.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they were super
What
fucking.
about Legend? That's basically that's for the Fallen Dream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I expect this year.
I think so.
A Nine Texas is back, yeah.
Fallen Dream.
We had Chad Rulick from For the Fallen Dreams on here before.
Yeah, dude. That band is so good.
I'm hoping to bring the rest of the boys back for their next album because I know they're like not to be that person, but I know they're gonna need press. I know not a lot of people cared about the last self-titled album, so I know they're gonna want some attention. I'm like, yo, you can come back to the show anytime you want. Like, just saying. I would love to have them on. Chad Rulig and his, more Creed, more like fucking butt dad rock tone with his singing. I think it works for the Fallen Dreams. It adds a unique tone that that metalcore bands haven't really done before. And he's still heavy as shit, but now he just sings clean too. I think it works though.
One band I'll never come back, and I know why. Is fucking King Conquer. That band was so fucking hard. But the singer died. He was like the fucking man, dude. Those vocals were so fucking ridiculous.
I like the early Sworn In was really fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing anything now.
Yeah, they did something like a couple years ago, but it's been a minute.
Sworn In, yeah.
They're just nerds.
Yeah.
Tony, I think it's your turn now. Oh, Corey, what?
Notations of an autopsy.
Ah.
Notations of an autopsy. They fell off and just went blood from every fucking hole, man.
Dude, you want to know something? I was like 2 weeks ago, literally 2 weeks ago, I was on for probably like a good solid month, I was listening to nothing but annotations of an autopsy.
I remember you posting about that shit, dude. I'm like, he's on a grinder right now.
I'm on like a MySpace deathcore like kick right now for because I started listening to
They did that.
for incest and stuff like that.
Yeah. They did that before the Throne of Infection album, produced by Eric Rutan, and he does such a good job with like vocalists and getting shit out of them. I would look like that album sounds so fucking crazy. Converge is still going.
A band
They played yesterday. That author wants to go to the show, but he's
Son of a bitch.
no. Converge is one that can go.
I think like a band that I'd want to see come back probably is like probably still my original statement of like Cardiac Rupture because like you guys don't know who Cardiac Rupture is, like dude, from like 2017 to like 2019 there was a bunch of good like slamming deathcore and stuff like that on YouTube and stuff like that. And Cardiac Rupture is like a band that I think they're from like Utah or something like that, but like they're kind
That's
of like
sick.
Magnetar almost in a way.
Oh, yeah. The Crown Magnet.
Hey, his buddy Grant plays bass in Crown Magnetar.
That's crazy.
I kissed him right on the fucking lip.
They to me were like Crown Magnetar before I discovered Crown Magnetar. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I think that's how it was for a lot of us at the time.
Yeah.
I also really appreciate Acranius. Acranius is fucking great.
Acranius is still around.
Yeah, they're still around.
But
Still
I
kicking.
wish 2013 Acranius was like a thing still.
I see. You're one of those people.
You know what I was gonna say earlier was fucking like like Sean knows about this, but like on the fucking slam scene you have those guys which is like how is there metal elitists in the slam scene? But they're like, no, if you listen to fucking like anything that has breakdowns in it, it's not fucking
It's not fucking slam, so kind of decapitation and just it.
Death metal.
it's like that's the difference.
I think it's so funny.
Infinite Annihilator track.
Ooh.
Infinite Annihilator had something either earlier this year or late last year.
It was an EP that they
They
dropped.
had new shit.
It's like Mr. Sister Fister, the reconception.
I forgot about that. Yeah, but they had like an EP last year because I got one of their like merch.
Right, right. Mr. Sister Fister.
I was like 14 when I discovered that. Like I was just like, wow, this is a band.
Yeah.
So, then, if I may.
It was like, I hope to God my parents don't ever find this fucking...
So I actually have 4, okay? I got 4. Placement 1, For All Those Sleeping. Not sure if any of you guys know who that is. But For All Those Sleeping, oh my god, that was like one of the coolest fucking metalcore bands of the time that I had ever heard. And this was back when I was still into actual band, Breathe Carolina, as opposed to when they turned into the 2 DJ bullshit for Lollapalooza and fucking fuck off. No, but For All Those Sleeping, that was a sick band. I thought the vocals and the crapcore breakdowns were sick. And then their cover of You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift, I'm like, this is a fucking bop. I sung that to like at least one of my girlfriends. She turned out to be psychotic and on the level where she turned up to school with a pentagram carved into her ankle, and she's like, the archangels came to visit me last night. And I'm like, that you need to get that looked at by like the nurse or something. And I walked away. I just fucking walked away, and I just stopped talking to her after that. But yeah, for sure.
You want to know what band members could get their shit together? As they die. I mean, goddamn,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Damn, get your shit together, dude. Like,
Well, maybe if you didn't have leaked footage, they would still be a band.
yeah, it's dark as
Who fucking leaked the DA?
I just saw Dark Star.
I'm so out of touch.
I got one more, and then I got one more, and then I guess we can move on. Fucking Bleed the Sky.
Bleed the Sky.
Shit.
Freaking Santa.
Oh, through the eyes of the dead. Ooh, the eyes of the dead, baby.
Yeah, if I'm an internet, I would, if a band that is dead that I'd like to see come back is probably going to be Miss Accordion.
I remember Miss Accordion, yeah.
No idea who that is. I just broke my co-host's heart. He's like, what the fuck do you mean you don't know them?
Yeah, dude.
Windy City Takeover?
Oh, that's Demolisher.
Demolisher. I'll take Library.
I think that's
Demolisher. Not the song, the band.
45 Stainless. I'd love to see them come back.
Okay, so For All Those Sleeping, second place. This is actually a pretty bigger one. I'm surprised they decided to break up. My Enemies and I. Do you guys know who that is?
I do.
Fuck yeah. Well, at least you know. At least you understand me, Tony. They were kind of like, I don't know. Like My Enemies and I think was it was kind of like a new generation Motionless in White, but they had more like blatant rap elements in there. Their album The Beast Inside is probably one of the best albums to come out on my birthday in my life so far, and that was back in 2017. And then they just disappeared. They just went radio silent despite being signed to Fearless Records, for fuck's sake. And their vocalist Jeff Hill became a father.
Did you ever look up, there's a thing you can look up, just like the #1 hit song, The Day You Were Born?
Ooh, no, I've never looked that up.
Mine was Frosted.
But
Mine was Step by Step by New Kids on the Block.
Oh, wait, different one.
Yeah. That's the one. Step by
I
Step.
don't really know if you guys were like scene core fans, but a band I used to love was Design the Skyline. I know.
I saw this on this fucking Sky Eats Airplane.
I wish Armor for Sleep was still a band.
Yeah, I think they
Dirty Mention Radio on that
fucking Broken Side.
Wee.
They used to have the Broken Side.
No.
Oh,
That's still a band.
No,
After this interview, he's out the band.
Yeah, Broken Side's on tour right now.
Yeah, Design the Skyline was like probably the biggest one, like Attack, obviously, which they're dropping. I saw on Spotify they're about to drop getting home. Like, it's not like it's not like the Attack, though. You know, but they were like the pinnacle of scene for it. Then you had just the final lock. You know, fucking Amazing Man.
Does anybody here remember the famous last words?
I kind of remember them, yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Very Hot Topic friendly.
I think they play it here.
What'd you say, Sean?
I said very Hot Topic friendly. Like they were definitely part of that culture for at least a month, a month or two. It's like they had one shirt in one of the locations across the 50 states, and they're just like, yeah, we were at Hot Topic once, and then it just disappeared. That was back when you could still write the band names on the sign and just like, I want to see this band and their merch in Hot Topic in this store specifically. Back when they were still doing that.
Here's proof that Truckstop Dickpill is the heaviest emo band. So I saw an acoustic set of Hawthorne Heights at West Town Mall Hot Top. They played a Hot Topic set like that. That was dope. And I didn't even like them. I just wanted to go.
I didn't even like it, but the show is cool.
And then my old friend's band, The Looking Glass Self, played like a metal show at Hot Topic because he was a manager there at the time. So they did like a fucking metal show in Hot Topic. That was crazy.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, Knoxville has some really good history of just crazy DIY shows. Yeah. And we still do. Like, to this day, we're still in, like, mostly the DIY, like, stage. Because we'll always have, like, 2 or 3 venues, like, an international venue where, like, a bunch of, like, good bands come out. And then it'll all fall apart. Because we have the same, like, cokeheads that run the venues. Or don't renew their liquor license or something fucking crazy, and then it just goes back to the fucking kids looking stuff, and that's how we're doing it now. So like, I think the scene thrives so much better when it's just left up to the bands to book themselves, and like our friends booking stuff. It just becomes so much more of a community and collaborative, and like, who wants to play this and that, and I think the DIY scene is so much better than having like those big venues, because we still have like a couple, but they're not usually like local band friendly.
I might need to move to Knoxville when I go over to Tennessee, because this sounds really fun to be a part of.
Knoxville's great, dude.
It keeps growing too.
We got a super good hardcore scene. Like, it's some of the craziest shows I've ever been a part of.
Fuck yeah.
They're thriving pretty hard right now.
One question I wanted to ask all you guys: how many dick pills does Truckstop Dickpill take every single practice?
All of them.
Yeah. All of them?
See, the thing is, I'm fucking good. But just getting that extra little oomph in that fucking, that shaft. Get about 2 inches. Yeah, hey, that 2 inches matters, and you get a little more circumference. Yes, sir. You get the testosterone flowing a little bit. It's not about length, it's about girth and pain. Right. It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. I like to have a big boat.
No, but did you like my specific motion while I was hanging whatever the fuck that video is?
It might be.
For somebody to be called Chris Motionless, he moves entirely too much.
Great dude.
Great. I wanted to also ask you guys, like, what can we expect from, Truckstop in the future? Like, do you have any, because I apologize, by the way, I'm not fully caught up on all of your stuff, but I love you guys.
Very good.
Thank you. So, I showed your guys' band too to like we'll just say like a lady friend of mine in my personal life,
Nice. Got you laid, we did our job.
I'll keep it out of the fact of like, I just showed that person, the music and then like the band name, and she was like, that's the craziest name that I've ever heard. I think that's bad. Like, that makes you guys like look like marketable compared to like some of the porno grind and gore grind bands, it's like, they got like fucking
Lesbians tripping squirt. Yeah, they're fucking great.
Well, I think after the 2-week run that we have planned in July, we're trying to set aside some time to do like 4 or 5 days locked here in in my house, which the band room we're currently in.
And name for this.
And start working on a brand new EP that involves Brandon and myself a little bit more, writing some of the riffs. If you check out the last project I was a part of, Disarmor, it's a little bit more down-tempo, a little bit more beat-down, but I've always had that love of slam, and with Brandon's writing prowess, I think him and I together, like, we're really gonna bring some of the filthiest shit you ever heard.
Fucking you're gelling, dog.
Like, dude, the stuff that Truckstop has out now is super fucking good, and some of my favorite shit was written by the vocalist.
I'm not a guitar player by any means.
And he's not a guitar player by any means, but like he knows what like slam really encompasses, and I think that shows through. Like Glory Hole Torture Chamber was pretty much Corey.
Yep.
That was all me. Did I even first song I ever programmed drums on.
Yeah, and I'm just really excited to bring just me and Brandon together with everybody else's creative opinions.
Bring that cake in.
For some of the heaviest shit you've probably ever fucking heard in your entire life.
Yeah, baby. So May 20th is the Buc-Cee Verse Beatdown EP, long awaited.
Fuck.
That'll be out. So we already have Glory Hole Torture Chamber and 18-wheeler Drug Dealer out now. From that, we got about 3 other tracks that are on the EP that aren't going to be released until the EP comes out. We got...
What does that have? Hard?
No, this one has... so the first track is the intro called Ethnaholic Hallucinations. And then it's 18-wheeler Drug Dealer, Baby Batter, Big Gulp, Glory Hole Torture Chamber, and then Grave Digger is the next one.
Nice.
And then we already got artwork for the next 2 EPs done that we paid for from some of my favorite artists. We won't say much about that yet until we get some stuff written for that. So that'll be the next couple of releases we do. We got June 12th. I'll go ahead and announce it on here because it'll be really announced tomorrow. But in Knoxville, it's us, Restrictor Plate, Bury Your Teeth, and Crown Vic.
Crown Vic?
June 12th. Yeah, baby. Barnes Community Center. Restrictor Plate has been long requested. Play with us, so I'm stoked that they were cool and they want to play. They're coming to Knoxville June 12th. June 22nd is in Crossville. We've got a bunch of good bands on that show. I think Bury Your Teeth is also on that. Good old Tennessee boys, and then of course we got our Road to Slam Dakota tour. Yep. So we're going to be going through the Midwest. Nashville July 5th, and then we go to Kansas City, Wichita, Kansas, Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah, then we go to Slam Dakota. Slam Dakota's going to be sick. 2 days. Got More to Scald on there. Burrito Bowl. Burrito Bowl, excuse me.
Dude's hungry.
Burrito Bowl, Great Slave, Carrion Thrust. God, there's so many bands on fucking... Crit Toxic Mortality. Which is fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many good bands. Yeah, dude. I'm so stoked to play with them. When they announced us, they announced them with it. We didn't know who they were going to announce with us. But when it's Crit Toxic Mortality and More to Scald, I was like, dude, what? That's fucking wild. And they still have a big headliner they haven't announced yet. I think that's coming this week. So Slam Dakota is going to pop the fuck off. And then on the way back, we got Minneapolis. Then we got Chicago, Melvindale, Michigan, which is basically Detroit. And then the last show we still haven't really figured out, but it's going to be in Fort Wayne. And that's going to be a really good show. The Chicago show is sick because it's we got our boys in Gut Pile from Michigan that's going to do the last 3 shows with us. And the Chicago show is us, Cannibal Abortion, and Dem's Fighting Words. So we're going to get to do Glory Hole Towards the Chamber with Austin at that show. And when we come back to Knoxville on the 19th, we're going to do another show with them and Quiescent Menace and a few other bands. It's going to be a sick fucking show on the 19th back in Knoxville. Our boy Chris's birthday. So we got a bunch of big shit coming. August 23rd. It hasn't been announced yet either, but we're going to say it on here. Fuck it. It's been announced.
Yeah, it's
we're playing at Smiley's in Racine, Virginia, which is an actual truck stop. So we are playing a truck stop show in Racine, Virginia, August 23rd, with Cold Cocked and a few other bands. It's fucking sick from the area. So yeah, real truck stop show. It was confirmed earlier that they do sell rhinos there. It's like a restaurant, but then it's also a truck stop. It's a real functioning truck stop venue. We're probably more than likely, that's where we're gonna film like a good live video. We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
That's just. I mean, come on. So Cold Cock was cool enough. They hit us up and they're like, "Have you ever played at an actual truck stop?" Yeah. No. We're like, "Well, let me tell you. About 4 hours from you, we got a venue and it's a real truck stop." I'm like, "Fucking do it. Book us right now." Okay. And then we got stuff in October. We got a bunch of shit. We're just gonna keep.
Tony, you got to make out with your mic again.
I wanted to ask you like a question of like, obviously you guys like hardcore. Like, do you guys know who Knuckle Sandwich is?
Fucking like Knuckle Sandwich, dude.
I don't know who Knuckle Sandwich is, but
I'm gonna
Knuckle Buck.
Yeah, Knuckle Buck is good
blow
too.
your fucking minds right now because I think you guys will be stoked too. Like, I think it's it's June 7th. Infant's playing a Infant Equity's playing a show with Knuckle Sandwich, bro.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
You had me at Infinectomy playing a show.
What's that?
You guys playing the AZ?
For what?
The show, the Knuckle Sandwich show.
No, Infant Equity's playing in Victorville, California with Knuckle Sandwich.
California, nice. That's sick. Hell yeah.
And then we're playing with GOD on July 19th or 17th or something.
Nice.
I gotta double check, but GOD they're called God or whatever. They're like a local Inland
Yeah.
hardcore band too.
Yeah, if you guys ever come down this side, the southeast, fucking, we got you, dude.
Yeah.
Hit us up. We'll book your shit. We gotta play together.
Dude, we definitely do. I'll fucking definitely hit you guys up for like a feature or something, man.
You better. It'd be a dream for us. Infinectomy fucks, dude.
Oh yeah.
We love to hear it. Now, I think the final question I have for the night, and this is, kind of out of left field. Brandon, has anybody ever told you that you look like a younger version of Vincent D'Onofrio? You look like the fucking... Not even that. Just like, this city of New York. Fucking Song of the Kingpin over here, I swear to God. I beat my father with a hammer.
No, it's the cell where he's got.
Oh, the cell. Yeah. It's fucking Jessica Lopez.
Yeah, he's doing like the fucking rotisserie of the fucking intestines. Dude, that movie is so good. Vincent D'Onofrio's best movie.
Like long over see.
He's like, last night I didn't have to tonight. I prayed and everything.
It's been stirring for a minute.
It's 4 inches from your chest file. 4 inches.
He's like, as soon as I saw him original promos, he was like, if I never get a chance to do Brandon looks like.
Gomer Pyle! Sir, you forget your fucking name. L300 infantry. You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece. Yeah. I'm gonna cut your balls off so you cannot contaminate the rest of the world. I bet there's a piece of pussy up there you would have gone right in. You think you're some kind of fucking writer? Dude, hold on, Jack.
There's
I used to do it the same way I used to make videos back in the day. It's back on Windows Movie Maker. It's YouTube movement because you can. It was so easy to use. It was the best entry to like editing was just Windows Movie Maker. So I used to make shit like that, but never like figured out how to do the YouTube thing for a while.
I literally remember being like 14, 13 years old, going on YouTube, and then like it was the video called YTP Full Metal Asshole, and then for fucking like maybe 6 minutes straight, it's just fucking, you know, are you trying to call me a fucking asshole, you fucking, and then just like N-word, N-word,
Yeah.
N-word.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, there's one thing you won't make a private snowball. They don't sell fried chicken and watermelons on a daily basis on my basketball. I just remember on YouTube, Poo-Poo was all like, fucking the Zelda CDI video, and then like the Sonic cartoon. Yeah, I wonder what Ganon's. He's like, I wonder what's for dinner. Guy of like, bullshit. Yeah, it's like, squat along, we are off.
Early
Kicked my dog.
Yeah, Vegas.
Early Newgrounds was
Newgrounds.
Early Newgrounds.
Not Newgrounds, bro. You had fucking farting preacher. Farting preacher.
Dude, Newgrounds, I think. Either Newgrounds or Battlegrounds or something like that. I remember before I could afford to have COD, I played this thing called like Red Frontier or Red Dawn or something like that. And, I kid you not, it was called Red Dawn. And it was like Battlefield, but the graphics were so fucking dog shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you could just drive around helicopters and shit, and they would glitch into the ground. Like you could crash helicopters into infantry. Of course you were.
Yeah. In the earliest Roblox, it was like, beside you had like Stick That, and then you had Madness Combat, dude. That was the shit. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Holy shit, Rush Team.
You remember that? We watched a YouTube video of it.
The Hornets, fucking, they were like the kids that fucking,
Yeah. When we watched the thing, it's like, if you heard of Slender Man, and I was like, no. We watched like a YouTube thing of it, and I was like, oh my god, is this real? Curated pictures of it. This was like high school, like after high school.
Yep.
My name is Markiplier.
Dude, yes. Fucking creepypasta, YouTube poop. That is kind of the peak of the internet for me. Like, but it kind of all started going downhill in 2013.
Yeah, the Russian sleeper experiment.
Dude, holy shit. Now you go to the Appalachians, you're like, huh,
Like,
some of that is real.
the crazy thing was that was before AI, so like people just made those photos and tried to push it as the deal, and people just thought it was real. Now everyone questions it, even if it looks real. They're just like, that's AI. Like it's so much different now with the internet.
Yeah.
Compared to like 15 years ago, where you can just do the Russian sleep experiment photo.
Yeah.
Everyone like thinks it's real, even on Google it comes up and they're like, oh, is this real?
Think about the old shit fucking news tabloid that used to come out. The Amazing Bat Boy.
Yeah, the Bat Boy.
Yeah,
Like, the Inquirer.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ooh.
all that shit was like believable. Now it's just like, is this fake?
Yeah, you know, it truly is.
Yo, question for you boys, actually. So,
Nicole Smith sucked zombie Ronald Reagan's dick. Like, well, you don't know, maybe. That sounds real.
so with y'all living over in Knoxville, right? You know, you go a mile north, a mile northeast, and you guys are at the foothills of the Appalachians. I think one thing I wanted to do is get a little sample from either, like, one of you guys, just one of you guys. Have any of y'all had any of these experiences in running into anything up near the foothills, if you guys have even dared to go up there?
So there's this old, like, I forget what the fuck it's called. It's called like Cinder Rock or something like that. It's like a ghost town that's like still there,
Ooh.
but it was like covered in ash and like stuff. It was all real. But me and a bunch of friends went up there, so there's like a cemetery leading up to it. It's kind of normal. It's not like a really creepy cemetery or anything. It's just like looks like a family cemetery. But as we were like trying to find, because it's not on a map or anything, you just kind of have to like walk towards the direction you think it's at. Like there's like Redditors and stuff that have kind of been like, you need to turn left at this bush, and like, and as we were trying to get up there, there was like these people, and this was late at night too, like at like 11, 12 a.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., whatever. And there's like these random dudes on four-wheelers just driving around, like almost like patrolling the area. And they're just like normal dudes, they're not like law enforcement. And this is like deep in like the cut. So seeing people that late on like four-wheelers, you don't know who the fuck these people are. They don't know who the fuck you are because you're basically trespassing trying to find this place. And it was just scary because it's not like, ooh, it's a ghost town. Like, we didn't even get that far because you have all these, like, four-wheeler people. Could be Klansmen. We don't fucking know.
I see.
It was deep in there. So, like, these people are just driving around these four-wheelers, and it just freaks you out. Because that's, like, the reality, you know? It's like the fucking sheriff in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Exactly.
Figure out, like, he's part of the family, too. That was the vibe I was getting, was just like, this is all like,
We should
like,
skid that, you know?
yeah, this is all like a tight-knit thing we need not be fucking with. You need to just go. Because all these people are like, trying to like intimidate us, and it's working. I'm not trying to get got, you know, ghost hunting or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, that was my experience. Like, that was the most like real shit I've experienced, because I've had paranormal shit that I've experienced, all that stuff, yada yada, but that was the most like scared I've been.
Right.
Because it was real. Like, it was just people you don't know patrolling around. You're like, are they like gonna fucking come up to us and try to like gank us? Like, what are they doing? Yeah, it's like, what do you
Because
do?
even though
What
we're
do you
Knoxville,
do?
we're not policemen, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just like, it's like, this is like Blaine County.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, in the fucking cut, dude. This is like,
they're speaking
Morris Town shit. Yeah, they're like way out there, like about an hour and a half out from Knoxville. So yeah, that was exciting, but also absolutely fucking terrifying.
Literally on the other side of this wall behind the drum set is a giant graveyard founded in 1878.
It's a sick graveyard.
It's a sick fucking graveyard.
Yeah,
Yo.
It's our more recent fucking. It's like literally you cross the street and it's a giant fucking graveyard.
Yo.
Let's practice.
Cool place to practice.
The house that we're currently in was built in 1890.
Oh my God.
Ezekiel Johnson, he's just like,
They're blash baiting too loud, Bethany. No, that's cool.
Oldest drop in Puerto Rico.
No, that's cool. No, I remember the tiny glimpses that I got of Knoxville when I did go over there. It was mostly at night after like a pretty thick and violent rainstorm, which I welcome. Honestly, I would rather there be a violent rainstorm than there be a little twister forming, because I've had that happen too. Didn't see it, but it formed like 5 blocks down the street from our house. That was pretty scary, but really not that scary because the tornado didn't even do that much damage. But I remember when I was in Knoxville, I remember the most profound detail for me was the fact that there's a big old road on the side of a mountain that you just kind of like carve around, but it's not like one of those back roads to where you're like hugging the cliff as you're slowly inching. Like, it's a full freeway on the side of the mountain as you're going into the main city area. I'm like, whoa, it's just so pretty. And it's nice and cold too. It's freezing cold, mind you. But I remember seeing that main valley, and then I remember seeing the shadows of the mountains in the background. And am I not mistaken? Is most of Knoxville kind of like fortified in like a thing of mountains?
yeah, we got the whole mountains, baby. In the holler.
We actually, downtown Knoxville is the main hauler.
Yeah, it's like so. Like if you look at it, like the reason why like Whitechapel called one of their more recent albums "The Valley" is because like it is in a valley.
That's why we get so much rainfall.
Yeah, we get a lot of rainfall.
We get sun, rain. We get like pretty much every kind
When
of
weather comes, it's
all the year round. Like it's never like summer for 4 months. It's like it could get fucking cold one day.
it'll be 40 degrees tomorrow.
We get all the jet streams from the coast and like Carolinas, and then we get all the shit up from Florida, like the hot weather from everywhere else. Like we're like in the center of like, if you want like seasons,
You got it.
we don't. We around we have nothing. That's like fluctuates.
Coming into spring and summer, it was like 40 degrees and it was 80
Yeah,
degrees.
we don't-
30 degrees.
We don't get spring.
It's
Mostly from winter to summer. It gets super hot quick, but like it's good hot. You guys are
LA's just
like
humidity.
about 80 something degrees. It barely gets above that. Like, it's normally like right now, like once it stops raining, it gets kind of hot. But like right before it rains is the best weather because it's like a good like 63 degrees.
Ooh.
Chilling. It's like most of the year, Knoxville specifically is like around like that like mid 50s to like
Yeah.
like 60s. Yeah, it's
Ah.
nice most of the year.
I miss that so much.
Like the Sholo area.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, Sholo's pretty dope.
Snow.
Hella fucking snowflakes.
Yeah.
That's like the breed of snowflakes, is if they're from Sholo.
The breed.
Favorite hardcore thing.
The breed.
Oh, it was brutal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You drive like 45 minutes, you're at fucking Hollywood.
Yep.
You got bears everywhere.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Out the wild eagle.
If you want to see like redneck Las Vegas.
Yeah. Sign me up right now. Sign me up. I need to fly.
So much fucking fun. Goddamn corn dogs, go-karts, country. It's on the roof, baby. You got moon pies. You got
Moon pies. Woo! I love me some moon pies.
This place called the Connor Inn. It's right next to the old, like, where it's not called the Dixie Stampede now. It's just called like the Dixie Stampede.
Can't call it Dixie.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. But, there's this place called the Connor Inn. I just like drank 2 4 Locos and ate Skittles the whole time. Like flew up like a fucking miscarriage out of my face. Like a tiger breath. Unfortunately. So that's what you do at the Connor Inn by the Dolly Stampede. You just do a bunch of 4 Locos and Skittles. You drive like 10 minutes up, you're hitting, Pigeon Forge and
Pigeon Forge, man.
You go. Yeah, the best thing I do every year, cause it's like a vacation spot, like 40 minutes from us. So like, I go there around like Christmas time.
Mm.
All like taste. I'll do the Smoky Mountain whiskey, then I'll do the moonshine places.
Yeah.
All Smoky Moonshine. There's Sugarlands, and there's a couple wine ones up there, and there's another moonshine one. And then you got all the food around it, so
Yeah.
fucked out, dude. And like the hotel's right there, like all near that area. And there's
I currently live the closest to all of that.
you do, yeah.
Because it's like, I live in Maryville, which is like right outside of Knoxville by about 20 minutes. And
Just let's not Chatham Highway, cause like
yeah. Chapman is straight fucking
Maryville.
But like, yeah, dude, Sean and I used to go up there every fucking Monday.
Yeah. Every Monday.
Every Monday.
Fuck yeah, dude. And that's the cool thing about it, like living this close to there, cause like you're 40 minutes from like fucking roller coaster.
Whiskey and moonshine. Moon pies. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. But give me some Baja Blasted Mountain Dew.
There's like a little like mall. There's like a little like mall thing in there. It's small, but there's like a subway across from it. It's right by the Buc-Cee aquarium there.
The Tanger Outlets?
Oh, that's right in the asshole of Pigeon Forge, like where the aquarium's behind it.
That's Gatlinburg.
That's Gallenberg.
Yeah, and there's the mall there in the front. Yeah.
The Mao.
So that little, it's not like a mall. It's like there's like a couple things. You go upstairs. There's like a pilot restaurant. Yeah, whatever. But you go into the right as soon as you walk in. There's a record store in there.
Ooh.
Some of the best shit I've ever seen in my life in that record store. It's like I don't remember. I should know that, but
Austin Found Records?
No. That's on Broadway.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
They're called Backstreet Music, something like that. So you go in.
All right.
It's the first time I had seen like Cannabis Corpse albums. They have like every time I go there, I get like a Celtic Frost remaster. Like they have some of the sickest like selections of just metal. They have metal shirts and they have everything you can think of in there. It's a cool little spot for being where it is.
Oh yeah.
You would never expect that. You walk in, it's like a gold mine. It's like a metal nerd gold mine when you go in there. It's like, holy shit, they have fucking Defeated Sanity. Like, it's awesome. They have so much shit in there. It's so
Fuck
cool.
yeah. Well, if anything,
It's like good place to check out if you still like physical media. Like
oh yeah. No, dude, I only have fucking 3 vinyl records.
I can't think of the fucking name to save my life, but it's the only. Yeah, it's right in front of the Tennessee, like the Ripley's Aquarium there, and it's like a little mall thing. There's bears in front of it. You walk in, go right. There's the record store.
I think our next should absolutely be pressed.
Yeah.
I want a splatter vinyl so bad.
Oh my god.
Just make it fucking blue chew, like just white. Ooh.
Ooh.
We could do one of those liquid filled.
But yeah, it's like actually Google.
But do you think they'll allow us to all ejaculate into a cup?
We don't have to tell
I beat my meat into a cup.
them.
Yeah, literal semen.
Yeah, just do it.
Ew. Wait. Yo, all they need is for the son of Vincent D'Onofrio to goon into a fucking vinyl splatter, okay? They'll be like, holy shit. Yeah. I will be the mayor of New York, and Mr. Murdoch will not get in my way. I will goon into this vinyl. Vanessa! Oh, you're good. It's just a wet dream, Murdoch.
You know what sucks is he's coming here to Fanboy while we're on tour. We'll be at Slam Dakota when Vincent D'Onofrio comes to Knoxville.
You're saying my dad's coming here while we're on tour.
I don't get to meet Elijah Wood because
Maybe my dad again.
I mean, it's going to be cool, but I mean, I could have just stayed here.
Three potential Truckstop Dickpill sponsors you guys could get is Blue Chew, and then you need to hit up Derek from Gorilla Mind, and because he's the one that sells Lock and Load, you can get a Lock and Load sponsor, and then you can also get him.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
What?
Yeah. You gotta text us that, because I'll actually do it.
that'd be sick.
Want some, like, funny
I mean, the Kickhead says Blue Chew Crew. You even see the
Oh, wait, shit. Well, no, it showed that he...
well, there you go.
Oh, shit.
So this is
Oh, shit.
Our drum rest for the tour.
It said Blue Chew Crew on it. We still want to do it.
That is beautiful.
I had the design for a long time, and I was like, we need to just put that on your drums.
Dude, hell yeah. I love that.
want, like, everything in there. Oops. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no. Are you still there? Oh,
Me still here.
oh.
Alright. Yeah, we're still here.
Sorry, we have to click stuff and do things.
No, you're good. You're good. Well, I mean, oh fuck, we're now diagonal. We're diagonal. This is like a 2000s promo right here. He's like, "Hey, what's up? This is Truckstop Dickpill from Knoxville." Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You should have like just fucking started spinning it. It was like, "Oh yeah." But it's currently 8:20 p.m. here on the 14th of May, and I do believe, at least for now, for a more casual, definitely feels like more of a first date conversation between me, Tony Slam, and 3 out of 4 of the members. 3 out of 4 of the being that is Truckstop Dickpill from Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay, I think next time the plan will be, as we get closer and closer to this Buc-Cee Verse EP that you guys plan to drop, I think we'll go ahead and then dive into the more traditional commentary. Of course, throw in some Truckstop Dickpill jokes in between there. Talk about the Blue Chew crew, you know, all that shit. But nonetheless, let's learn a little bit more about you guys. Of course, sometimes the first date is not when you bring in those icebreakers, especially not the menthol dick pills, right? So next time we'll bring in the menthol dick pills, and we're going to have a fucking wild time. We're going to provide some press and limelight to their new EP. If there is any lyrical context whatsoever, you know, we'll go under the skin. If not, I'll be like, they finally released another EP. And then it's not too long after that, right? Not too long after that, then me, Tony, the Orc King, and Derek Connolly are going to be aiming and intending to do our first session, just the 4 of us, together. So let's see if we can make that happen. But, boys, thank you. Yes, Tony.
I try to rip everyone's shit. So I got Shogun Hardcore. That's some fucking 865 Hardcore. My boys in the Beta Massive Flash, for sure. Some Nashville Brutal Slam. Butthole Ectomy, obviously. Love those cats. My favorite people on the planet. Quiet Manus, our boys. Pretty much it.
Well, I mean, we've said, like,
1,000 bands.
DIY. We've said DIY a couple of times, which always reminds me of
DIY and more Knoxville. Look up
Sorry about that, Mike.
Knoxville Hardcore.
yeah, do yourself in from Knoxville. They don't play enough shows, but they are fucking awesome.
Piss Rot. Some more homies. I'm sick as fuck from King's Quarter. Septum Bone. Pressure Point. All My Life. Donkey Dick.
Donkey Dick.
Yeah. Station Boner Pill, dude. Everyone is like, hey, you ever heard of this band? We played a house show with them recently. They're homies. They're from Atlanta. They're like party punk. But they're in the fucking Boner verse with us.
Boner verse.
Yeah. Gas Station Boner Pills are homies. So check them out too.
Yeah, I'll shamelessly promo my my tattoo Instagram, Mikey New Blood.
There it is.
He's a sick tattoo.
Yeah. I tattoo pretty fucking well.
Good shit.
R.I.P. to our homie Toby.
R.I.P. to
He was almost a very good tattoo artist, so it's only fitting we get tattoo fucker of the band.
Toby passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's a good fucking dude.
Good dude, yeah. I didn't get a chance to meet him, but from everything I've ever heard or read, like after his passing, like he's never had one bad interaction.
No.
And he will always be the bassist.
He was here a very short amount of time, and
Yeah.
it's so many.
So yeah,
Everybody, the dude was just.
I was just stoked to be in the band. Like
He loved the.
absorbed the fuck out of it. Like just loved being in it. Wanted to know everything about it.
He's very nice.
Learned bass just to be in the band and like was one of those people that picked it up so fast where it was like, are you sure you never play bass? Like,
He
ain't no fucking way.
progressed so quickly, it was crazy.
He was passionate, so R.I.P. Toby, whatever.
Rest in peace, Toby.
I saw that
Thank you.
and thought that was a sad day.
Yeah, it will be forever, but he's still here. He's gonna stay with us, as corny as that sounds.
He's part of why we
He'll
go
be on
everything.
tour. He'll be everything. We got we've like helped donate to his family, and gonna continue to do that as a band as much as we can. If there anybody that wants to help out with that, you can. We'll have that stuff on tour also, so that'll never go away.
I think that's like one of the main reasons why like the tour is kind of happening in a way, like to remember Toby and to help support his family in their time of need and everything that they're going through. Because I mean, I've experienced losses, I'm sure, like you guys have and everybody else in the band, and sometimes you just really need to know that there are people in your corner that are going to consistently support you. And I think any little bit that anybody wants to donate towards that for their family will be hellaciously appreciated.
And for the Glory Hole Torture Chamber video, we donated, or we dedicated that whole song to him because that was his favorite song that he started to learn. So we have at the very end, we have like the proceeds, like there's tribute shirts, and that all gets donated to his family, and all that stuff. So you can all find that on our Instagram and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to you guys. Thanks for fucking having us, man. We've been sick.
You guys are awesome.
This is only the beginning.
Look forward to the next date. Ooh. I think we already got to the point of at least touching dicks.
Yes.
Smashing them together a little.
Yeah, a little dick sword fight. Just
Docking, we got to the docking stage. I'll see if we can go full insertion by date 2.
right.
It's against my code of conduct, but I mean,
It's against my religion.
Any Monday is our usual rehearsal day, but then we like spread out days during the week to
we need
Thought you were about to say spread out legs. I'm like,
any Monday that you guys want to do virtual date number 2.
Yeah.
Blue Monday.
Blue Monday. I think not only that, but like honestly, with you guys mentioning the what you're trying to do for the proceeds for your former member and the like helping his family out. The thing is, on the Anatomy Crosscast, we have successfully raised money towards people's donations before. It was a more local thing. Yeah, and we raised $1,000 for a gentleman named Paul Benson who used to run a venue. Yeah, and really, really awesome venue here in town. But if you guys want to, I know I would personally be more than honored to be involved in doing some type of like live stream if you guys want to. Here in the near future, maybe a little bit after the EP, who knows, and we can come together, at least me and Tony can jump on with you guys, and we can just talk and get a whole bunch of different people involved, get as many people relevant to your former member as possible, and like, let's see how much money we can raise for him.
That'd be fucking Jerry Rice shit. So I get some. Oh, we got another caller here. We got another donation.
Yeah, right. That would be cool.
Seriously, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Honestly, like the more we can become integrated into the community, and not only that, but again, me personally, I'm actually not gonna lie, I'm trying to manifest this and get the boys involved as well, because we're all like trying to think about the future and think about bigger plans and stuff. But me personally, for now, I definitely, I want Tennessee, whether Knoxville, Memphis, or Nashville, Chattanooga, Kingsport, I want all of those cities to like be whispering about not only Sean Cross, but I want them to be whispering about the Anatomy Crosscast. And like, I want to get involved in Tennessee local radio one day. So one way to do that is to get involved in the community. But that's not the sole reason I plan to help you guys, raise or fundraise or anything like that. Nothing like that. But I'm also like here on the dot, like out of the blue, I think what would be really cool is if we managed to get something organized for sometime in October, which is not too far away, mind you, but I think we have more than enough time now because of a solid new job opportunity I just acquired. That's going to change everything, and I'm so excited for it. But ultimately, what I would love to do is have maybe me and Tony, maybe me, Tony, and Finn, maybe all four of us, have us all meet together for the first time, take a vacation, travel out to Knoxville, and have you guys show us around town. I think that would be really, really cool. We just got to get it arranged. You know, we got to get some financial resources devoted to it, but who knows? Maybe...
October is the perfect time.
It is.
October's perfect.
Let's go to a fucking Tennessee volunteer football game. You want to see the fucking epitome of the city? Just go sit with 50+ thousand people in a college football.
If you want to be the drunkest you've ever been,
Yeah, then you gotta have the afterward party with college kids. Ooh, herb teenies, baby. Smoking, but one of the only smoking ones like that. Price pub.
And you guys are Tennessee boys, so you know the East Memphis, North Memphis, South
I mean,
Memphis, you know.
Yeah. Hold this off. It's like, yeah, we're, yeah, you guys are already sloppy topians.
So yeah,
Calm down, dog.
we'll definitely come on down. Yeah, we'll get it organized. Be like, let's manifest that. Everybody anticipate that. And let's go ahead and get some planning together for a Knoxville, Tennessee local vacation with the entirety of the Crosscast, where, you know, we have the members of Truckstop Dickpill guiding us around Knoxville, taking us to various hotels, getting us fucking trashed, and we will film as much of it as possible. I look forward to it, boys.
We'll actually have to take blue chews around us a bit. At least one have to get fucking just, you know.
if you guys need lodging, I have a 2,000 square foot house. We can put you on some air mattresses. Like,
Fuck yeah.
We just need to get at least one night and fuck it up.
yeah, like we can facilitate the trip and make it super cheap on everybody's end.
Hell yeah.
Knoxville is fairly cheap now. Want to have a good time?
Yes, sir. Let's make it happen. We'll talk with the rest of the boys. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, and everything possibly in between, with all of this ambition, hope, and trying to plan for the near future, plan for fall of 2025, I do believe this will be the end of the Anatomy Crosscast. But episode, let's say like 103, 104, it's getting higher. You know, we're getting to those triple digits now, just like Arizona Heat, for fuck's sake. But this has been the Anatomy Crosscast with Sean Cross, Tony Slam, 3 out of 4, the boys from Truckstop Dickpill from over in Knoxville, Tennessee, baby. And just like the great Eternal Music Machine, let's keep cranking, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.